So I start with freshly washed hair. I don't use shampoo, I do the curly girl method, and I co-wash using Diva Curls One Condition. I separate the top half of my hair from the bottom half and I tie it up and out of the way. So the first product I apply is by Shea Moisture. It's their Curl and Style Milk. And I go ahead and rake it through my curls. Next, I apply jojoba oil to my hair using pretty much the same method. Oh, I almost dropped the jojoba oil there. Anyway, I use pretty much the same method of just raking it through my hair. But I do try to tend to concentrate more so on the ends, even though it's not really looking like it in this clip, but I do because ends tend to be the driest, and oil's good to seal in any moisture and all that good stuff. And finally, I use Shea Moisture's Curl Enhancing Smoothie as my final product and apply it in the same way that I've applied everything else, just raking it through my curls. Now this is a technique, I guess, that I use on and off, but I find it to be really helpful in wintertime, especially when dryness is at a forefront. I finger coil my curls. Now sometimes I'll do it this way, like in this video, which is pretty much been my standard way of doing it during this past winter. But sometimes I'll be too lazy to do it so precisely, and then I'll literally just pick out random hairs on my head to finger coil. But in this method, I section it off and I literally finger coil every curl on my head, and it's kind of time consuming, but it really is worth it, and it helps, I think, to seal in the moisture and to kind of protect it in a way from the elements, and it also gives your hair a really cool curl pattern. And all you do is just take a curl or a tiny section of curls, or really however big or small you want them to be, and you just literally twirl it around your finger or fingers. And that's pretty much all there is to it. It doesn't really have to be so precise. That's pretty much it. You just kind of start to get into a groove with it too after a while, and it doesn't tend to take quite as long, although it still feels like an eternity, if I'm being entirely honest. So after I finish the bottom section, I divide the top section of hair into two sections, and then repeat the entire process all the way over again with this section of hair.
Hey, yo, Jay. Hey, yo, Jay.
And as with all my curly hair routines, at some point I'm going to have to scrunch. So I'm going to flip my head over and scrunch those curls out, and hopefully when you do this, if you do this, you'll flip more gracefully than I just did. And I scrunch into, here I'm using just a plain old cotton t-shirt. You can also use a microfiber towel. I was just using the t-shirt because my microfiber towel happened to be in the laundry at the moment, but either one works. And here comes the fun part, and by fun part I mean the most horrible part, and that is allowing your hair to air dry all day. Now when your hair has finally dried, half an eternity later, you're going to go ahead and flip your hair over and fluff and scrunch out any curl cast that's there, and shake and do all that good stuff. Side note, my hair was not completely dry here. It was probably about 80% dry, but I was just fed up with waiting because it just was taking like so ridiculously abnormally long to dry on this particular day. So it's about 80% dry here, which is why it is extremely small. But when your hair is dry, you can also do what I'm doing here, and that's untwisting some of the curls, some of the bigger clumps that are clumped together, which will provide kind of more of a natural curl look and also provide you with more volume. I'm still really upset that my hair is not dry at the end of this video, but oh well, I have to let it go, and I have to let you go. But I first want to say thanks for watching this video. You truly are the best. Don't forget to like and to subscribe, and feel free to comment below and check me out on all the places listed on your screen right now.